What up all you guys, welcome back to the channel. Did you guys hear what happened today? Mob James released a video on Gangsters Chronicle, Digital Soapbox, which was later deleted. Mob James went off on Keefe, finally exposing him, finally taking shots at him. Listen up what he had to say. The video has been deleted. Was it YouTube guidelines? Was it taken down by Mob James and Steele by themselves? They sent a quick warning to the haters and Keefe and the Crips. People were cooling down Mob James. He was going back to his mob ways. They wanted him to be Mr. McDonald, James McDonald. He was going off. Here's what he said. He said Keefe's son he has respect for and treats him like his own son, and he would never talk bad about his father, but Keefe was never in the Compton streets. He said Keefe wasn't a street runner. He wasn't in the streets. He was a hustler. He was a dealer and a businessman. His nephew Orlando Anderson was the one doing all the work. He was in the streets. That is possibly true. Keefe was on a higher scale than Mob James. And now Keefe said, Mob James, I have paperwork on you for snitching out the kitchen Crips. This is insane. Another Crip set has paperwork? We need to officially see this paperwork before we accuse anybody of anything. Mob James being accused by Keefe, and Mob James finally snapped. He said, you were not on the streets. You're not built like that. The Bloods were competition. We weren't scared of you, because Mob James was definitely putting in the hard work. It looked like Keefe was more higher up there, selling, but not in the physical form as Mob James. Now Mob James would be held back by Steele. Steele was actually supporting Mob James, saying we don't got time for guys who want to act like they're 25 when they're 50, trying to get clout, trying to clout chase. Keefe, he called him out and said, just be quiet. Steele was getting into the action, guys. We know Steele looks very scary, intimidating. The man's 100% a real one. Mob James being accused of unfathomable stuff. We know Death Row used to work with the police. We know they're down like that, but Mob James is definitely a real one. And now Mob James and Keefe were scheduled to meet. Wasted Mob James' time. Wasted Gangster Chronicles' time. Did not come. He was also scared for his safety. Said that he wanted the whole room checked out for any weapons, any setup. He was scared of Mob James. Mob James wants a one-on-one after Keefe says something bad about his brother being beat up. He said Buntry and Suge got beat up in the club by Crips. Now Mob James is getting into it. It's getting quite heated. Keefe's son, who's very unknown. A video needs to be made. I'll probably make one. Who is Keefe's son? What's going on? He's out of the picture right now. Is he related to Mob James? Is Mob James, his Southside baby mama, somehow related to Keefe? This is a mixture that we do not know. We're going to find full details, guys. Make sure to subscribe for more news. This is WrestleHead1. Make sure to like and share the video. Have a great day, guys, and peace out.